So we went about 3.5 miles this morning, and it's been a really good morning, and there is a really cool thing I'm gonna show y'all. So at this shelter, the crew that does maintenance, this is where they stay, and back behind the shelter, and they have an electric fence up to keep the bears out. We met them this morning, and they do an amazing job. But this was really cool to see where they stay and all their stuff and how they kind of have it set up. Pretty neat. All right, gonna do a little check-in. How's your day?
Not bad.
We are probably about 4 miles. It's been a nice trail this morning. Don't you agree? You can't hear me. I think he's listening to music. It has been really good. We've been up and down, but nothing crazy steep like yesterday, especially yesterday morning. So this is the trail right now. It's like I said, it's just up and down. We're having switchbacks, which are nice. So we just switched a second ago, and so we're still climbing. But the climbs are a lot less steep, and the trail's great. So we're just moseying on. We have, I think a total of 12 AT miles. So sometimes I'm bad about, I'll look at my watch and see how far we went, and they may not always be actual, like mile to mile from shelter to shelter. So like if I don't turn my watch off when we go get water or we go to the fire tower, then that's adding on mileage, but it's not just actually the legit mile between one shelter to the other. So like for example, if today's 12 miles from point A to point B, and if I forget to turn my watch off and we go an extra mile accumulated between water and pit stops and things like that, then it adds up some miles. So sometimes I forget about that. Like yesterday, I think we did over 14 miles, but it might have only been like 12 miles or so. AT. Anyway, just wanted to show y'all the trail this morning, and while things are nice, we're headed up to, I think, Thunder Mountain, which is a pretty big uphill, and I can see from here the trail in the distance is going up. So I think we're on that upward trend now. All right, I'll get back if we see something cool. We are about to the next shelter to get water. We haven't had a water fill up this morning. I thought this was a pretty section, so thought I'd take a second to video the trail. All this really cool grass. It's just kind of flopped over, but I am completely out of water. Brian has, I'm gonna guess, a half a liter probably. So we are going to fill up, probably eat some breakfast. I had a shake this morning, but I'm hungry. So this is gonna be probably our best stopping point, and I would say this is gonna be our last food stop probably until dinner tonight. We went over 5.5 miles, and we've done that in 2 hours and 48 minutes. So we're doing good on time today. So this is the shelter. Brian went to get water. It's really nice. I think it's called Russell Creek Shelter maybe. And this is basically at the base of, I think it's Rocky Top Mountain we'll come to first. And then after Rocky Top, we'll be at Thunderhead Mountain. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much straight down to where we'll be staying, Derrick Knob Shelter. Derrick Knob is around 6 miles from here, maybe 6 something. But anyway, I'm hungry. I dug through my bag. This is what I've decided to have for a quick lunch. I'm gonna have some potato chips and some Quest chips and some of this chocolate mix, keto mix. I'll probably stick this in my, like right here, and have this to snack on. We've decided we just want to do something like really fast. We're basically here for water, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna eat a few chips and we're gonna filter water and get out of here. It was a little bit further down here than we thought. It was like, it was 0.2 down here. I hate going that far off trail, especially when you go down. It means we got to go back up. And then water is 0.1, and Brian said he would go get it. So I obliged. I was like, no problem. I'll let you do that. Anyway, we're doing really good today. He feels good. I feel good. It's just been a really nice trail day so far. So anyway, we are going to eat quickly, filter water, and get out of here and hit those 2 mountains and do the best we can to get to our shelter tonight just as quick as possible. So we will, oh, and I think when we leave here, I keep saying it, but there is a view coming, so we'll check out that view too. All right, bye. So we come out to a little clearing right before the shelter, and that you can see through the distance is Thunderhead Mountain. I don't know if it's the smaller one, or there's one right beside it. You know,
to the left
is Thunderhead Mountain, so that's where we're going after the shelter. Okay, so I think we are finally at the view that I keep promising. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't know. Oh wow, this is the good view. Over here's the view. So you think, oh, that's the view. No, this. Wow. That's beautiful. This is kind of the situation coming down off Thunder Mountain. Like, there's non-stop different stuff thrown at you as far as what the trail looks like or what the situation is. So going up was, I didn't think it was really that bad. We went up to, was it 5,500 square? Oh, 50 square. I've got house stuff on mine. Was it 5,500?
5,000.
Just 5,000. So 5,000 feet is what we were at when we were at the top of Thunder Mountain. Not Thunder, that's from Disney World. Thunder Ridge or Thunder, what's it called?
I don't know now.
I can't think. Now I've got it like Disney World in my mind. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Anyway, Thunderhead Mountain or whatever. Oh, whatever it's called. So we're coming down off of it, and this is why it's such a... Do what?
Thunderhead.
Okay, Thunderhead Mountain. This is why it slows you down so much. Coming down, not just the grade, but like when you're old like us, you can't just run down these downhills. But they're all this... That's what I thought, 5,500 feet, not 5,000 feet. So it's cold up here. I ended up having to put a long sleeve shirt on because I was freezing. I hated to because I was afraid I'd end up getting hot, but I'm glad I have it on. But this is the trail right now. It's just super rocky, like shell, and I don't know. It just makes it really slick. And like I said, when you're old like us, it makes it kind of dangerous. I'm sure the young kids like bust down this, loving it, but I for one hate it. And then like I said, it's also just so rocky that you've got to be careful, or we have to be careful not to slip and fall coming down here. I'll bust my face. So anyway, that's just what it looks like coming down off the mountain. I decided to pull my phone out real quick and let you look. I think this is maybe supposed to be a view, but I think because of the trees, it's just, you can't see anything. I'm sure it's a view whenever in the wintertime, but nothing you can see right now. So anyway, we are at 8.65 miles, and the day has continued to, cute little mushrooms. Has been a good day. It's been a fun day, I think. We've enjoyed it. Brian, have you enjoyed today? Oh, I lost these. Have you enjoyed today so far?
Yep.
It's been a good day. So we're getting our Gatlinburg plans together. We've been talking about that for a while, which is nice because, I mean, we still don't have, we'll be out tonight. Then we will have another hike the following day. It'll be a little bit of a shorter hike that day because it's the last shelter before Clingman's Dome. So it's just kind of logistically, that's where everybody has to stop unless you're just going to go on past Clingman's Dome, which we are not. So, I mean, we will, but not. We're after going into Gatlinburg. So we're just talking about all the places we want to eat and the things to see. So my family all lives relatively close to Gatlinburg. So I've grown up going to Gatlinburg my entire life. And so it has a lot of like good memories there for me. And it's a place I enjoy going. So I'm looking forward to it. And anyway, so that's it for now. And I'll hop back on if we see anything exciting.
Like a 0.1.
So we have crossed the mountains, come down the mountains. Now we're going up a couple little hills, but they are very steep and they're pretty rough. So this is what we're fixing to have to go up. So we got to go with that, which is basically just a bunch of rocks. So the day started off fairly easy, and now the last little bit is getting really tough. So even going over the two mountains, I think, was easier than coming down and what we've been doing now. So it's just a lot more steep, it seems like. I don't know if that makes sense, but, and it may not be. Maybe we're just out of gas because we're tired and hungry. So anyway, we're going to keep on going up, and hopefully we'll be at camp in, what, a couple of hours?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you there. So we're still in the same section. It is crazy. So now we're going back up and over more rocks. It is definitely proved to be a challenge, even though we thought it wasn't too bad at first. Hey, honey. Okay, sorry about that. I had to switch this a minute. It was annoying. The really steep downhills are hard. I don't have great range of motion in my right knee. So when I'm having to like go from big rock to big rock, and I'm having to bend my right knee like at a big angle, it's just terrible. So this last, like I said, about 3 miles has been really, it's getting better now. The downhill is not as bad. Well, it is better now. But it was really tough for a couple of miles. And I just got into a bad headspace where all I was thinking about was how painful it was. And I had to just like put my audiobook on and just try to like get out of that headspace. And I'm doing better now, but it was a rough couple of miles coming off that 5,000 footer, and we're still coming down, but like I said, the grade is a lot better now. So it's just such a mind game, and I fell definitely pity to the crap, this hurts like really, really bad. The other night it happened. We had a really big, we were going from rock to rock, and where I'm having to bend that knee a lot. And then also my left knee has kind of taken the brunt of a lot of this stuff. So it kind of gets sore, but it's fine. But the other night I was able to, that was the night we were in Fontana, and I was able to, not before last, I was able to ice it. And then I got up yesterday and I felt really good. It felt fine. So it'll be okay, which there's no ice tonight. But I'm just going to rest when we get in. We'll get in fairly early. I think it's about 4 o'clock right now. We should get in the next, I would say, like 35 minutes. And overall, it's been a really good day. And we've done a lot of miles today. And, but I'm not going to lie, these past couple miles have been kind of tough for me mentally. And anyway, so I may get back with you if I can show you the campsite, if there's not a lot of people there. And if not, we'll just head out in the morning. And we've got not a real big day tomorrow. So anyway, maybe good night, maybe not, we'll see. All right, we're at camp, which is, what camp are we at?
Derek Knob.
Derek Knob, that's right. So it's right there. It has probably 10 to 12 people in it. So within the last 100 feet, Brian saw a bear. I probably went right by it because I was up there twice. Like I went up there and then I went back a little bit. So I probably passed the bear twice and never had a clue. And then we just passed a rattlesnake. It is on the trail to the bathroom. So needless to say, we're gonna find a different place to go to the bathroom because there's a rattlesnake on it. And we did not venture back there. There's, with a bunch of the people that are up at the shelter, had pictures, and it's big and it is a rattlesnake. So we're gonna A, find a different bathroom, and B, we are both completely famished and are so hungry. We are going to eat. So anyway, it was, oh shoot, I think my watch was at 13 miles. It's off now. I clicked it off. I think it was at 13 miles. Probably 12 of that was AT, and a mile of just random bathrooms and water breaks and stuff. So anyway, that's all I've got, and hopefully we're gonna actually get to sleep in just a little bit in the morning, and we'll see you then. Bye. Okay, here we are in our tent. I put the black hat on to go with my black outfit. I have my smart wool on because it's so cold. So it's 50, what'd I say?
58.
58, it doesn't feel like it. Oh, that's flat. Oh gosh, it's so hot. So, how's it going? Would you get present in this video? Would you turn around and get present?
I thought you said get pregnant. What are you talking about? Freako?
Don't get pregnant. Men don't get pregnant.
Well, I know that, but I didn't know what you were.
Would you turn around? This is going to be broadcast. So we haven't really done any mini nightly recaps. So today was a very long day, and
Look like Uncle Fester.
and I had beef tacos, and they were so good. What did you have?
Beef
a ramen bomb.
Ramen bomb.
Okay.
Most excellent.
It was good because I had a bite yesterday, not today. So it's been a long day. It's been a hard day. You had a really good day today.
Almost 13 miles. Almost 13 miles.
Yeah, and probably like, I think it was 15 on my watch, maybe like just with all the random extra stuff. And it's raining. But we're
Probably
all...
will get down to 45 tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cold. We got cold last night. That's the thing about the Smokies. I thought it's June. I'm not going to take as much stuff. I am so thankful that I did take my smart wool. And you have your smart wool. Because it is so cold up here. It's just, I guess, because of elevation. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You think? Okay.
We're at like
Maybe...
over 5,000 feet right now.
Are we up that high still?
I think so.
I thought we come down to like 4,500.
You're gonna make me check.
But anyway, so that's about it. That's all that's going on here. It's been, like I said, a long day. And, but we're here and we're all settled in. And normally I don't like to go to bed this early, but I'm so tired and so cold. It's 7 o'clock. So I guess we're just kind of, and it's raining. So we're in for the night. And Brian, do you have any words of wisdom?
Don't hike. Unless you're in like shape like her.
You have had the best day today. Do not lie.
I had a good day today.
Don't even act like that.
I was like going up mountains and I didn't really have to stop. It was like crazy.
He had a really good day today. And he didn't need
But
anything.
it took 4 days for me to get to it.
Right. So,
I've been on the struggle bus the last 3 days.
yeah. So, anyway. Well, so I guess that's about it. And you saw the bear. Can you recount that real quick?
4879.
4,879 feet.
Yeah, I was listening to an audiobook because I left my AirPods at home.
Well, you dropped one in the toilet.
It doesn't have anything to do with this story.
You dropped one of
I
them.
bought some Dollar General earbuds
Because you're good ones.
because my good ones I left at home.
But what happened to one of them? You told me you dropped it in the toilet.
I didn't drop it in the toilet. I
You
dropped it in the sink.
He told me the toilet.
Sink? No, I didn't drop it in the
You
toilet.
did tell me
That's
the
stupid.
toilet.
I throw it away if it's in the toilet.
Not if you'd not used it.
Us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we hang our bags on your hook?
We're actually hanging on Mike and them's.
We had to do some
So anyways, I was
housekeeping.
listening to an
headphones.
audiobook and
Come up.
and I heard it rustling. And I looked over and
What
about
did he do?
20 feet from me. He was standing on his hind legs looking at me. And I just clicked my sticks together.
So, like,
And
we're
he-
going to reenact this real quick. Hold on. You're the bear. Like, hold on. Like, look, here you are. So, anyway.
And I went click, click.
Click. And he went off.
And he went, boom, took off down the hill.
They don't want no problems. They just want our food. So, anyway, all right. Well, that's about all. We'll catch y'all in the morning. We're going to sleep in the morning a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
No.
One last thing about this rattlesnake. Brian just looked up on Far Out. That rattlesnake has been here at least since, what'd you say?
The 21st of May.
May 21st at least, because they had posted on there. So Far Out, if you don't know, it tells you all kinds of like good information and just passes along stuff that you need to know, like a bear. Like last night, the place that we stayed, it says a bear usually comes at 8 in the morning and 8 at night. So it just passes along information and stuff. And it said that the rattlesnake just stays right around that shelter. What it say, circling the shelter,
Yeah, eating chipmunks and mice.
eating chipmunks and mice. So, gotta watch where you're stepping. So, anyway, I just thought that was kind of interesting that he's been here that long. And I mean, it's not surprising. I mean, it's a good food source. So, anyway, all right. Good night for real now.